I was, as usual, very dancing and moving around and all the things. So one very elderly, I won't say elderly, but old man asked me, "Oh, you look so excited. What is your age?" I told my age is 50. Like, how you are so excited? I said, I am HIV positive. He took one step back. "Wow, you are HIV positive?" Like, yeah, I'm HIV positive. "Mm, then how are you like this?" Like, yeah, happiness infected virus. So I'm purely HIV positive, and I love to infect people with that. I just love. I think it is amazing to live a life like this, to be such eventful days and eventful nights. And Mondays are so special for me. Morning to start with number one businessman, and night to end the whole Monday with Sampurna. And I just wait crazily for the entire thing. And welcome all Instagram participants today. So we are also going live on this night on Instagram also. So those of you are in Sampurna, welcome to Sampurna, the holistic well-being program with you, me, and us together, and of course Instagram and Facebook together. And guys, just to invite all of you personally that tomorrow is the 450th episode of 9 Minutes Motivation at 9 o'clock. So I think it's a very beautiful one more milestone that we are going to touch and continue our journey of touching lives and motivating people. So I want to invite all of you personally that tomorrow morning 9 o'clock. I know most of you see at your own convenience, but some milestone should be celebrated together. Nothing like that. I strongly believe celebration comes to those who knows and who loves to celebrate other people's successes and other people's celebration. So tomorrow let's come together on the 450th episode of 9 minutes motivation at 9 o'clock, and let's say what reveals or what unfolds tomorrow morning at 9 minutes. And I think it's been wonderful. I have been enjoying this time with all of you, and I believe all of you also are having great time in Sampurna. And those of you on Instagram, if you're not yet on Sampurna, I think you're missing something really, really big. Big means very big. And guys, on Sampurna, we have been going to conclude today on expectations management. Okay, you have learned marketing management, you have learned or heard about sales management, HR management, people management. In our new concept of Sampurna is expectations management. We have to really manage our expectation. And I think we've been discussing in detail about what are expectations, how do you deal with it, what expectation you should actually focus, what you should not focus. Series of things we have discussed from multiple perspective. And I think today is the last session on expectation, where I will actually tell you, after you clarify to people, explain to them what you expect in life or what you expect from them, then actually the actual battle on the field starts. And that's the actual where you'll have to really participate with other people. Till now what we discussed on expectation management was purely about how you should understand what is the thought process, how should you feel, and all these things were discussed on expectations. Today actually I'm going to discuss, once you take it forward from there, once the expectations are expressed through you, from you, to the other person or to the other people, how do you take it forward? How do you make it happen? And if it doesn't happen, if your expectations are not fulfilled, how to deal with it and how to make it fulfilled? And that's what I'm going to discuss with all of you in detail in today's expectation. And we're going to conclude the session on expectation. Of course, if you have any questions, if today time permits, I'll take your questions. Otherwise, next Monday we can take. But next Monday becomes a fresh start to all of us. So new topic is going to be there. I have a lot of things to share with all of you, but since it's the last session on expectation management, and we'll conclude today about how to deal with expectation, I am giving this option to all of you. Next Monday, which topic of life you want me to take it forward? It can be at an physical level, mental level, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, social, financial. I don't know what. I'm just giving this option. So do write to me, not in the chat box right now. Maybe a mail to me or give it to the team or whatever they give, where to share. Do share with me, Deepak. Why don't we take this topic? Any topic is okay. It should be in context of life. Don't ask me physics, chemistry, mathematics, accounts, commerce. I'll spoil your life. But yes, if you have something about life, you are very keen. And as I was starting the session with music, and I was just losing myself in the music, I always see few of you just sit as if you're a rock, and nothing happens, nothing moves around you. So I realized it's been long time, also over 6 months, or maybe we didn't have a dance session. So those of you joined for the first time in Sampurna, you don't know in Sampurna a lot of things happen, a lot of demonstrative things happen. So I think somewhere maybe in one of the Sampurna session we will have exclusively dance session, and I'll prepare you properly so that you don't have to have your dinner by 8 o'clock or 8:30 and simply sit, or few of you keep eating watching Sampurna also. So I think we will have one session purely on dance, and dance is not like your dance, my style of dancing. So we will have one dance session, which actually is a very liberating experience. So I think we are due for a dance session. So we'll have one of the session. But this one I've already told myself. If in case one of you said, Deepak, I wanted to tell you the same thing next Monday, can we have dance session? So I already told you one of the session will be dance session definitely in next few Sampurnas. In case you have something to ask on life, any aspect of life, please write to me, mail to me, or message to me, or you just share in the Dropbox wherever they give. Deepak, can we talk on this aspect? It can be sensitive, it can be sentimental, it can be philosophical, it can be practical, it can be spiritual, it can be any aspect of life. You name it. We'll analyze it to the core, that we shouldn't have any. What is my plan is, in Sampurna we should take one topic, one subject, and go in such details that you should never have an issue on this aspect in lifetime. We can improvise it, but there should not be any confusion left. For example, how we are discussing more than a month, I think we are discussing on expectations, and I think we have tremendous clarity. And today we will actually the first step, second step, third step. So let's start reviewing from where we started. We understood that all your expect is absolutely okay to have expectation, because expectations are the fuel for life, fuel for relationships. You cannot live expect life or relationship without expectation. So it's okay to have expectations, have as many expectations, but know that first, all your expectations will not be fulfilled, nor all will remain unfulfilled. That is what we discussed, first point. Two, nevertheless, you should have expectations, but we also understood expectations should be defined. If you're not defined expectation, whatever you expect in life or whatever you expect from other people, if you're not defined it, how somebody is going to fulfill it? So let's define expectation. Then when you're going to be very clear, this is what I'm expecting from somebody, should be very careful to understand that expectation does not guarantee the fulfillment of the expectation. In the womb of expectation, we have this expectation that my expectation should be fulfilled, which is very unreasonable, we decided. So define it and drop this expectation that your expectation should be fulfilled, but have expectations. With saying all these things, one big blunder we do is we assume that people will understand, or people might be knowing about it. Don't leave anything to assumption, because assumption is like a termite which will kill a relationship. Don't keep creating your own assumptions depending on your own judgments and your own opinions, and then keep wondering why things are not happening, because you have a lot of assumptions in your life with people. So drop assumptions and look forward to share whatever you have thought about. At the same time, we also understood few more things from the perspective about, don't be like a fish crying in the water and keep wondering why nobody is watching and seeing your tears. Because if you're a crying fish in water, nobody can see your tears. Like that, so many of us live a life where we keep bleeding in the heart, we keep crying within ourselves and keep wondering why nobody is watching my tears, because nobody can see your tears till you go and say it. Also, we added the point that you standing in front of a lion and expecting lion not to eat you just because you're vegetarian is such a stupid thing to do in life. If you want to be good to people, you be good to people. Expecting people to be good to you because you are good is very unreasonable. I'm not saying right and wrong. I think it's very, very unreasonable. We should not do that. Just because you have helped other people, you don't have any right to expect people to help you in turn. That's so stupid. So don't be that person that you're standing in front of lion. You are expecting lion not to eat you because you are a vegetarian. You are a vegetarian person. That doesn't work. Saying all these things, we realize that The best thing to do in life is to go and clarify your expectations explicitly. This is the most courageous thing to do in relationship. What your expectation? I'm not even saying your expectations are right and wrong. I am nobody to judge what you expect is right or not right. What I'm telling you is, if you have a desire, if you have an expectation, and it's really bothering you and really concerned, I think the first thing you should do, or the next step you have to do it after all that we have discussed right now, is you have to develop the courage to go and clarify the expectation explicitly to the person from whom you are expecting. Such strange things happen in my life, which I feel is so unwanted craziness. A lot of people come and ask me this. Don't you think he should do like that? I said, why are you telling this to me? If he should do like that, go and tell him. Why you are going on coming and telling it to me? How does it help? Don't you think she should behave like this? Yeah, what you're saying is right, but you should go and tell that person, no, that girl or that lady or that woman, that is how you should behave. Why are you telling it to me? We go on clarifying our expectation to somebody else. I remember telling all of you in one on session on expectation that if you have expectation from your mother-in-law should know it. You go and tell it to your husband's mother-in-law. By you going and telling it to husband's mother-in-law, that is your mother, how it is going to work? It's not going to work. You have some expectations from me, clarify it to me. You keep talking to 20 people outside, how is it going to help me or help you? Clarify expectations to people from whom you expect explicitly. Now, if I want all of you to be tomorrow morning's 450th episode of 9 Minutes Motivation, I have to clarify to all of you. I would love if we all can come together on a very milestone achievement of 450th episode of 9 Minutes Motivation. It will be nice. I am clarifying my expectation explicitly to the people from whom I'm expecting. Now, I think that makes sense. If I go on talking to somebody else, I think these people don't come. They should come to my program. They should come to the 450th episode and this and that. All this thing, I keep doing it. How it is going to help me? I feel very bad about the entire thing. Clarify expectation explicitly to the person from whom you're expecting. But we won't do that. We have a great philosophy of love. If he truly loves me, he will understand. If she truly loves me, will understand. This one thing I want to request humbly. Please don't test love. Somehow few of you have perpetual, you are an invigilator in some previous birth, or were you an examiner somewhere where full time you want to keep testing everybody's love. अगर तुमको मुझसे सच्चा प्यार है तो तुम समझ जाओगे. अरे what is this guesswork going on? 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary. Husband asks himself, which rarely husbands do. Husband asks himself, honey, tell me what you want an anniversary gift. That female should tell, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, X, Y, Z, 9. Tell me, honey, what do you expect on this 10th anniversary? Female. Guess. Guess. What kaun banega crorepati happening over here? Guess. At least give 4 options to him, no? Diamond ring, platinum ring, gold ring, silver ring. Give at least 4 options, he'll understand. No. Guess. And this not is one guess. I'll tell you the sequence of guesses. No, da, I didn't understand. What is it you want? Tell me. Remember? Now, this is the most difficult word for a man to understand. Remember? Husband says, you take me a written examination, you tell me to jump from 3rd floor, I will jump. Now, don't ask me to remember, because there is one thing I can never remember and nothing. And women are so brilliant in remembering dates, places, when they know 3 years back. Have you seen, those of you ever had a love marriage, or you have gone on dating and then you got married? 7 years later, she will go through MG Road and say, remember 7 years back we were here, the same place, remember? Husband is shivering. He thinks if next question she will ask, what did we eat that day? He will die out of guilt only. But you won't. You have to guess. Tell me what you want, ma. Remember? Last birthday we went to MG Road. Yeah. And showroom, remember? Now, husband thinks, how many showrooms were there on Brigade Road? Ma, how do I know which showroom you're talking about? That showroom, one mannequin was there. Come to the point, auntie. Straight away, tell what you want: necklace, bangle, earring, shirt, pant, chaddi, underwear, bikini. What you want? Come to the point. No. And my husband is thinking, what is she expecting? What is she expecting? Why even this guesswork is happening? Cannot we keep it simple in life? You want to test love. She will, and I know, they'll call and ask, hi, how come? Guess today is what day? Appa, that man you think is simply sitting and meditating full time. Okay, when my girl will call, when my lady will call, and I will straight away tell, yes, Sakshatkar, I have realized today is that day when I made the biggest mistake of proposing you. You want to listen to that? You can't simply keep it simple. Pehchan kon. People call me straight away. Ask me. And one, you're calling me should call sensibly. They'll call me also and say, hello, yeah, happy morning. Guess. This is the most dreaded thing anybody can do to me. First time I got crazy about the whole thing. Why would I guess? What is one game is happening or what here? They ask me, guess. Initially, very sincerely, I mean, it is very awkward because if I don't get the right name, it's very insulting for the person, also for me. क्या आप मेरे को पहचानते नहीं मैं ना यार. So now I have taken a next level. So if any girl calls, I will tell all item numbers or all pawn stars I'll give. Hello, guess. I asked Sunny Leone. Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, Mia Khalifa. Hey, what are you talking about? I am Jyoti. Tell straight away. No, hello, happy morning. I'm Jyoti calling. It's easy for me to speak to you. No, guess. There are boys also like that. Can you recognize me? What, I'm a CID inspector or what? I'm a CBI officer, FBI. That by your voice modulation, I will find out that you are that. I'll talk about all those criminals who are there, all villains in the movie. Amrish Puri, huh? Oh, Om Puri, hello, sir. Then Mogambo. So I am Rakesh. Tell straight away, Rakesh, and I can talk to you. You can't keep simple, no? Clarify expectations explicitly. This couple will meet. They just got engaged. And first thing you do in engagement is this only. You'll exchange zodiac signs. Somebody asked me, sir, what is a zodiac sign? Rahu. You want to have in your life? Rahu. What is zodiac sign? What will you do if I am Leo and you are what? Scorpion. I'll give you a love bite to your Scorpion. Why would it? But first engagement happens and first thing they will, आपका birthday पता क्या है? And she will tell one birthday and he will tell one birthday. Let's say one of your birthday is there. Now date is coming. Today is 15th November. Now let's say my birthday is 19th November is my birthday. She will tell. Now men have problem with remembering dates. Now very clear expectation. 19th November. She's expecting him to call because it's her first birthday after engagement. Now, till 18th November, the man knows her birthday is on 19th November. So, 18th November evening, they will meet in Cafe Coffee Day, have nice time. And women have this another strange habit. They'll give hints to you. Don't forget tomorrow. And men also behave as very clever and smart. They'll say, yeah. Why will I forget? Both of them are talking, God knows what they're speaking about. Okay. Man is thinking something must be there. She'll anyway tell me tomorrow. Women is thinking, I have given him hint. Now he knows what to do. With all the hinting game, they finish. They come. She comes back home. He goes back home. 18th midnight, 12 o'clock. Our madam is waiting for the fiance to call exactly at 12 o'clock because special day, special person, special evening. So she's waiting. And because she's not yet married completely, so she's going on her room under the blanket with the mobile on. She's waiting. He will call. Very strangely, I usually know almost everybody's birthday in my life. So I realized that is her birthday today. 12 o'clock, she's waiting for his man to call. This man calls. Otherwise, to receive a call from me is like, wow, Deepak called. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Now this lady thinks, why the hell is he calling today? But out of respect, she picks up the call. Hello, happy evening, Deepak. Happy, and you know how excited I can wish everybody. And my wish does not get over in one sentence or two sentence. I have to speak in length about what I feel for you. And that is all whole you've been waiting. That today is my birthday. Deepak is going to speak a lot about me. So I start. Happy birthday, dear. I love you so much. It's such a wonderful person you are in my life. I feel so blessed to have you in life. And she's waiting. When will he keep the phone down? Because she's expecting the special man to call. I speak for 5, and she can't cut my call because she can't say, Deepak, excuse me, I think you're bothering and you're becoming kebab mein haddi. Drop the phone. My man is going to call me. She can't even tell that. But what she does not know, her man is gone away to sleep in glory. He's wrong time back gone because he's been tired talking to you the whole 18th evening. He's sleeping. I keep the phone down in 5, 6, 7 minutes. She's holding the phone. Abhi aayega, abhi aayega, abhi aayega. Whoever calls except him, she can't deal with it. She can't feel good about the entire thing, and she's miserable about the entire thing. 12:45, miserably she will go to sleep. Next day morning, 11 o'clock, they are planned to meet at Barista Coffee House. So if you are angry with your man and if you're upset with, you should not go. No, our auntie will go 11 o'clock and go before the man comes and stand in Barista. And you know how they get body language, except the mouth and the word, everything will speak. Our man will come, Lallu. Hi, babe. How are you doing? She won't speak. The man is confused. What happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. And why are you behaving like that? I'm like this only. What's the problem? No, don't get upset. What happened? Did I make any mistake? No. You can't make any mistake. He's scratching it. Last evening I left. She was okay, only good condition only. What happened to you one night? He's asking concern. Uh, Anything happened at your home? My home. What will happen at my home? My home is a zoo or what? Something will happen in my home. You think my home is in one mental hospital? Husband, the man is saying, hello, I didn't mean like that. कुछ हो गया मम्मी कुछ बोली मेरा मम्मी तेरा मम्मी जैसा नहीं है okay my mom is not like your mom okay she is good only. Then what happened? What happened? You don't even know what happened. Man is shitting bricks actually. Oh my, I don't know what happened. No ma, what happened? You don't even know. Before marriage only you're not able to know what happened. Now what will happen after marriage? मेरा किस्मत ही खराब है. Oh, sorry ma, what happened? क्या हो गया? You really don't know what happened. No, what happened? You know what is today? Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday. Today is my birthday. You know, whole night I waited for you. Oh, you should see man's face. From shock to manipulation, cunning intelligence, everything happening in fraction of a second. He says, surprise! ये सब करने का जरूरत है क्या? I only want you wanted your man to call, then giving hint on 18th night. You should go and tell no, dude. Tomorrow is my birthday. 12 o'clock it starts, and I'm expecting you to call exactly at 12 o'clock. Otherwise, if you don't call at 12 o'clock, the Deepak Shinde will call. I'm telling you, I don't want that to happen. Clarify expectation explicitly. No, you won't do that. Even if you have doubt at 11:45, you know, holding the phone, abhi tak phone nahi aaya, and you have doubt on your man, 11:55, you should call and tell, I know you must be wanting to call me exactly at 12 o'clock, but I don't have any guarantee about the Deepak Shande. You might call 5 minutes before only. So I'm going to speak till 12 o'clock, and exactly 12 o'clock, you start speaking. I don't want to listen to anybody's talk and words except you. Okay, now you can do that. Man is, yeah, okay, you tell. He's thinking, my God, kaisa aur se pala pada मेरी जिंदगी में, है ना? 12 o'clock she'll say, okay, I'm done. Now you start. You say, happy birthday, whatever. Finished. Peaceful, no? You can sleep peaceful. He can sleep peaceful. No. Clarify expectation explicitly. We will not do that. We keep testing. If she truly loves me, she will understand. If he truly loves me, he will understand. Why these assumption games are going on all our life? And why are we testing love? You know, the random test you will do. You simply will not talk. You want to check whether he will understand or not, whether you're upset or not. Or sometimes he will simply not talk and behave as if, and he keep thinking, देखते हैं, इसको समझ में आता है कि नहीं आता है. ये कोई टेस्ट चल रहा है क्या? Some by after clearing the test, what happens? You'll give one child to him, or he will give one child to you. That is the reward you want. टेस्ट में ना पास होता है ना फेल होता है, एंड रीअपियर करते करते God say you for some of if then only after marriage people feel school was better, my teacher was better. Only after. I tell my college boys and girls, if you think I am strict to you and I'm difficult to deal with you, get working, and then you'll find a boss and you realize my teachers were very good. And if you think your boss is harassing to you and boss is difficult to you, then wait till you get married and you feel boss only is better. Isko deal karna mushkil hai. Wife or husband, whoever it is, clarify expectation explicitly. And then this is the most courageous thing to do in life. It's not easy. You'll have to show the courage. You have defined the expectation. You are very clear. This is what you want from this person, and you have all the clarity, and you no assumption. Everything has been done. And the most difficult part is to go and actually tell to the other person. I know it is very awkward to say, but I want to tell you a few things. I want to share with you a few things, and whatever it is, clarify expectations explicitly. Make it a rule of your life. No assumptions, no loopholes, nothing. Don't talk very. Few of you talk very vague. Few of them to next level ka talk communication. There are few of them in the Zoom only. I can tell you this. I think we can stop the live right now. Those of you from Instagram want to continue watching the session, we'll share the Zoom link with them. So you can come on the, it's easy for me to work with that. Otherwise it becomes very difficult to look somewhere, time here, sometime there. So I'll share the Zoom link with all of you. Those of you are still willing to continue to understand about expectation management in much more clarity, do join in. Otherwise, when tomorrow morning, definitely please do join us for the 450th episode of 9 minutes motivation at 9 o'clock. And I would be glad and really good to see, will be good to see you around. So let's continue with this. And we're talking about this. Few of them speak so vague. Why can't we speak clearly? I'll tell you few of them how they speak with me on. I have seen this. इसको वहां लेके जाओ. अरे भाई किसको कहां लेके जाओ? क्लियर करो ना. नो, एक काम करो ना, वैसा करते हैं. अबे कैसा करते हैं? Speak. We just eat away words. We just miss on the words, or we just think other person will understand. कल ना मैं ना वहां गई थी, वहां पे वो हो गया. अबे तू कहां गई थी, वहां पे कहां पे क्या हो गया? Be clear. No, we won't. If you are not willing to speak specifically and clearly about what is it that in your mind, on your heart, people will misunderstand you. See, one of the challenge which I tell people is this: if you don't understand me, I'm okay, but I don't want you to misunderstand me. That's not okay. People don't understand you, that's okay, but people misunderstand you, that's absolutely not okay. And people misunderstand you because you keep a lot of loopholes in your talks, loopholes in your communication, in your expectation. When you say, you don't speak very clearly, you don't speak specifically, and if you don't speak specifically, I think you're calling for a trouble, and then you start fighting, blaming, arguing. No, actually I spoke, you did not hear. Now where are we going to sit in a courtroom or what to clarify to each other that I really spoke this, I really spoke that? And I think when you clarify the whole thing, and you should always ask, did you understand what I'm expecting from you? And it's not easy. I'm not saying it is the easiest thing to do. The most difficult thing and the most courageous thing to do in to go and tell, boss, I don't like the way you behave with me. Especially these kind of languaging, these kind of words, these kind of behaviors, these kind of taunts, this kind of sarcasm, this kind of responses, this kind of reactions which you give. I absolutely don't agree with it and I don't like it. Can you please avoid it? Otherwise, it can be actually very bad for both of us or for all of us. Why are we not specific? We just talk very vague. I don't like the way things you do. What things? Which way? Give examples. No. Give examples. It's easy for people to relate. नहीं बस भड़ास निकालनी. It's like almost you're venting out your piled up emotions with somebody else and say, I just don't like the whole thing. So what you don't like, tell. No, I don't like that